Good morning and welcome on this Tuesday, June 23rd, to our meditation in the Meadow, up Hidden Farm Road, overlooking Lower Mud Lake. Before I begin, I want to give a big shout out of thanks to the Village of McFarland and to the Dane County Park Department. They have mowed the paths through the meadow areas. Thank you very much. May the peace of Christ be with you this day. Let us take a moment to quiet ourselves in heart, mind, and body, that we might be more open to the sacred presence within and around us. A reading this morning from Psalm 62 from Nancy Merrill's book, Psalms for Praying. Let us listen for what the Spirit is saying to the people. For you alone my soul waits in silence. My hope is from the Beloved. Enfolding me with strength and steadfast love, my faith shall remain firm. In the silence rests my freedom and my guidance. You are the heart of my heart. My refuge is in the silence. Once you have spoken, twice I have heard. Our potential gifts belong to you. To you, O beloved, belongs our faithful love. For you render to us all that we offer to you. Fear begets fear. Love begets love. For you alone my soul waits in silence. From the Beloved comes my life. You know, the Apostle Paul famously wrote, "Now faith, hope, and love, abide these three, and the greatest, as we know, is love." But hope is in the top three, and part of the trilogy we build the foundation of our lives upon. Hope, as Paul later says in the book of Romans, does not disappoint us. But sometimes, as Jan Richardson writes in her blog post about hope, it gets a bit wobbly, given our present circumstances that seem at times overwhelming to us. The poet Emily Dickinson wrote, "Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all." Hope. Jen Richardson adds, "But I keep learning how blessedly stubborn hope can be. True hope, real hope. Hope that is something quite other than wishful thinking. Hope seems to keep working in me like a deep muscle memory, setting in motion when I don't know how to move on my own. If your hope has been getting wobbly, then," she writes, "this blessing is for you." A Blessing of Hope by Jan Richardson. So we may know the hope that is not just for someday, but for this day, here, now, in this moment that opens to us. Hope not made of wishes, but of substance. Hope made of sinew and muscle and bone. Hope that has breath and a beating heart. Hope that will not keep quiet and be polite. Hope that knows how to holler when it is called for. Hope that knows how to sing when there seems little cause. Hope that raises us from the dead, not someday, but this day, every day, again and again and again. Hope. Let us pray. Holy God, heart of my heart and soul of my soul, when the rowdy intruders of frustration, anger, and despair come banging and howling like a train roaring through town, help us to remember to quietly welcome them in. It is futile for me to try to hold them at bay and stop the train whistle from blowing. But together, we can sit in your loving silence and be transformed into wholeness. Help us to remember, O Holy One, because it is so easy to forget. Amen. Remember, dear friends, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things. And it does not, as the Apostle Paul writes, disappoint. So may you be hope-filled this day and every day as we go out into the world together to love and serve and be the light and the change for the better. Blessings to you. Amen.